Hey everyone, this is Chris Bolts, and I'm coming in with a reaction to the recently dropped Fantastic Four trailer. This is a new project coming from Marvel Studios. Now, Marvel has been on quite the decline in my views ever since 2019, which was when the last time they had a really big hit. I think that was when Spider-Man No Way Home came out. That was a Sony Marvel joint venture. But so the follow up to that was Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Uh, they've been on a downward spiral ever since that particular movie and everything like that. And they're looking to get out of the doldrums. I don't think that's going to happen with Captain America: Brave New World, but they might have a chance with Fantastic Four. Now I saw this earlier, but I decided I wanted to go ahead and do a reaction to it. So let's go ahead and get into it right now. I'm gonna let it play all the way through first, and then I'll go back through and pause it at certain parts and everything like that.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Hurry. How's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay. Is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit of zip. Okay?
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
Best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny. I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, face it together. It's a family.
Okay. Now, overall my thoughts on the trailer is it's a fine trailer. Doesn't really blow my socks off or anything like that. Let me see here. So we're coming in. This is what the Baxter Building looks like in 1960 whatever. This is an alternate universe, alternate timeline, or however they explained it. It's more of a futuristic setting. If you guys were around my age growing up, we used to get those futuristic books, and it all looked like the Jetsons, and that's what that reminds me of. It reminds me of the Jetsons. Where got all these weird looking motifs for furniture and no flying cars or anything like that. Although I think the car in this one will be a flying car. We get introduced to Sue and Reed Richards. I think she's still Sue Storm at that. I think that she's calling herself Sue Storm, which is weird to me. There's Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, which frankly is to me is still unbelievable. I don't picture Pedro Pascal as the smartest guy in the room, but hey, I wish they would have stuck with John Krasinski, who did debut as Reed Richards in the Multiverse of Madness, only to be given a short shrift and getting shredded by an overpowered Scarlet Witch. But that's neither here nor there. I digress on that. We'll go ahead and fast forward here. This is the outlook of the Baxter Building. I do like that particular look and everything like that. I don't know if they actually made the Baxter Building have an appearance in the MCU proper prior to this. I know there's a was it? I forgot. I can't. I don't remember what it was. I watched or played that made the allegation that it was within the MCU, but We'll go ahead and get past that. This right here happens to be the Baxter building, which I do like. I like the this weird design of it and everything like that. It doesn't look functional from the front or anything like that, but then it is a hasn't been given a 3D space or anything like that. So there might be some depth to it once you. I mean, if you look in the middle, they try to give it that depth. So it works for me. This right here, Herbie and the Thing. Herbie's okay. I'm not too sure about the Thing. I'm still trying to see if his look will grow on me. His voice does not work for me at all.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
No, listen to that. No, that the voice does not work
Judge
for
of
me
that.
at all. He looks
Okay.
no. The
Okay.
voice
Is
just
this
does
guy
not work
good
for me.
or
I
what?
think his voice needs to be more gruff and gravelly. You know, be like, okay, or not like that, but okay. I like that because I think that would actually work in that regard. But the current voice, it just doesn't match the body. It doesn't match Thing's body. So when you look at this still picture right here, do you hear do you think there would be a gruff voice, a gravelly voice, or do you think there would be the standard actor's voice? And I don't think I think it would be more of the former. But when she played it, it's like that voice just doesn't match. So the voice doesn't work for me or anything like that. I'm still trying to determine whether or not the CGI works for me. It didn't work with Michael Chiklis was Grim. I didn't see that whatever it was, the second Fantastic Four movie with Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Storm. That was already sacrilegious right there. But so I didn't see that one. But the Michael Chiklis version, that one was okay for its time. I liked Michael Chiklis' voice for the Thing. I don't like this actor's voice for the Thing. It just doesn't work for me. All right, let's go forward a little more. There's Reed Richards working at his big giant board. I'm trying to get that. Did I get it there? Well, yeah, there it is. So there he's filling up. There we go. That's a better one. Okay, so in the first Fantastic Four iteration, they made it they jumped right to giving Reed Richards his powers. I think this kind of works where it's not given to him completely right here. He still has not gotten his rubber powers as of yet or anything like that. So he's just having to work this board the way a normal professor would, normal overeducated guy would. So I like that little touch right there. And then let's go forward. Here's the team before liftoff, and they're pretty much comic accurate astronaut suits. Ben Grimm now realizing that he no longer looks like himself. He's this Thing. And then we see Johnny Storm taking off right here.
Johnny never caught fire.
Which is
Ben
that
has always been a rock.
That looks okay. That line, Ben has always been a rock. That seems corny to me. And then we come here, we see Sue Storm. She's starting to use her powers. I like
Whatever
that right
life
there. This right here.
Whatever
I'm
life
so happy
throws
that
at us.
there's heterosexuality, romantic
Face it
relationships
together.
back in the movies. There's that car right there. See, let's go back to that car. To this car right here reminds me of the Jetsons. Now it's supposed to be a flying car. This is something that the Jetsons would drive if you know what the Jetsons are and everything. So let's go forward. And we see, now look at that scene again right there. Can you imagine that dude just saying the line, "It's clobbering time," and his voice, "It's clobbering time." It just doesn't work. And apparently John Malkovich is off in here. Everybody's wondering what kind of position John Malkovich role that he's playing in the movie. To me, he looks like a washed out, looks like an older version of a Doctor Doom. Man, we'll see. We'll see in everything. And which would be weird. Interesting how that would work. And then, of course, there's the shadow of Galactus coming over the entire city. Now, I was looking at the Derek Anderson, the DA, earlier, and he was talking about how he should be towering. In this particular motif right here, you see the shadow, how it's cast. That shadow looms large over the entirety of the city of New York. But then you look at him right here, it's like maybe he shrank down just a little bit to make himself fit more on Earth and everything. But I would never think that Galactus would do such a thing, at least on his first visit to a planet. But we'll see. We'll see what that does, how that plays out in future things. And then here's the last shot, which they're all in their comic accurate Fantastic Four outfit, which again, the Thing should have been a little taller and much wider. The dude is almost as big as a Hulk. He's not as tall as the Hulk, but he's as wide and as girthy as the Hulk. And so, do you imagine that this Thing right here would take on? Well, maybe with the way they nerfed Hulk so much throughout the MCU, yeah. But go back to Edward Norton Hulk and tell me if this Thing will be able to take on Edward Norton Hulk or even Eric Bana Hulk. I don't think so. He looks more like he would be fighting Lou Ferrigno Hulk, which is fine. I wouldn't mind that. But if it's going to be within the MCU, he needs to be a little bigger in my view and everything like that. So, but overall, I think the trailer is fine. I think it's okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I want to take a screenshot of this right here because that's gonna become my screenshot and everything like that. In fact, I'm gonna just leave it right here. Let me take that off. So overall, I think the video is fine. I would say it leaves me intrigued. I don't think a lot of people are going to be talking about it that much after this. If you look at the ratio, it's doing pretty good. 419,000 likes to 21,000 dislikes. So there is some garnered interest here. That's at a 4 million views. So that's about what, 10%. That's not reasonably bad or anything like that. So, what do you guys think? Is this trailer or this teaser that they're calling it? Did it excite you to get you excited to want to watch Fantastic Four? Did it turn off your interest? Go in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts and everything like that. Give it your own score and let's discuss. And make sure you do like this video. Make sure you do share this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so that you'll be notified when I make other videos like this or when I go live, because I do a lot of streaming. I do a lot of streaming of games and whatnot. Right now I do solo leveling, but I do stream other games. So make sure you do all that for me because it'll help me out tremendously. And I do really appreciate your support. This is Chris Bolts signing off, and I will catch you in the next video. You take it easy.